I'm good. How are you, Nancy? Thanks for having me.
Of course, we get to talk about Acapulco. You can't get tired of it.
I certainly don't.
So I imagine you were already a fan of the series. And what is it that you found intriguing?
I watching the first season in particular, I remember being so struck because it would make me die laughing, but it also would give me like a lot of goosebumps and I would get emotional. And I think that now with some reflection, I've realized that it's such a love letter to humanity and certainly Latina people and Mexicans, people who have dreams, people who, I mean, and me as an artist, like I see myself in Maximo and Memo, coming, I moved after graduating from college, I moved to Chicago as a very, very young person and, kind of like wanting to tackle the city and having these big dreams. And then, life kind of hits you. And so watching these two best friends navigate that with so much passion, humor, heart, it just has a little bit of everything, this show, and I think it's a testament as to why it moves audiences so much, and certainly me. I mean, I just can't believe I'm in it now. Like, what a beautiful full circle moment. I mean, seriously, just wild.
It's wild, and you bring some spice to young.
I hope so.
You bring some spice and a lot of your character challenges Rosita challenges young Maximo. I mean, it must be fun because I don't know. I always feel like yes, the good, innocent roles, but then you bring the fire in. It must be a little bit of therapy.
I mean, listen, I don't always I don't always get to play these types of roles. I always kind of play like heart forward characters, and not to be cliche, but this was so liberating. It's just so fun. I mean, to just be like, this is what I want, and I'm gonna go and get it. And I'm gonna put in the work, but I'm gonna go and get it. And like, oh, you want this? We'll work for it. I just think that I don't always agree with her methods, but I think she has a great sense of work ethic and in competition. She has a healthy dose of competition. She's not afraid of it. And it's really exciting and really fun to mess with Maximo and Enrique in the scenes.
But you must also be like in cloud nine because you got experience to work with some elite actors. You have the man, you have Jaime. I mean, they're legends now.
Yes, no, it was I think you kind of dream as an actor to be able to play a character like Dulce that kind of has a little bit of everything and is going to stretch you as an actor, and also be part of an ensemble that every day is, by their mere presence, is going to demand excellence of you because they are so excellent and they are so present and they're so funny and so everything. And it's kind of, I mean, it truly was a dream job in that way because every day I would come in and have fun, but also, big lessons for me as an actor that I can take forward in my career. I'm just like, if I could really like put out how grateful I am, I would, but I feel like words fail, but I'm just so grateful.
And what are you taking away to getting to play a close role with Fernando Garza, who plays your brother? He's funny.
He's so funny. And, before I even got the audition and just watching the show, I would go back to watch the show. I don't think he knows this. I don't think I try not to fangirl to him, because I was trying to play it cool. But I would watch the show over and over again to particularly watch him in his honesty and his comic timing. I just think he has such a earnest way of delivering some of the most hilarious lines. No wink to it, just honesty. And so I had studied him quite a bit. And I'm grateful to him for his talent. And then when I got the job, him as a person was so generous with me. The first week I went over to, because we're all living in the hotel, and I went over to his room and we just talked about the history of her, like, okay, like, where does Dulce, fall? What's her history? Like, how was it growing up? Did our mom favor me or favor him? Like, all this kind of stuff that, you don't always get that from a star like him. And so it's just, I mean, I'm telling you, like, this ensemble of actors are just, they're so talented, so funny, and just the most generous human beings ever.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations for being a part of Acapulco season 3, and I'm just hoping there's a season 4.
I do too, but for now, please tune into season 3. It's so excellent, and you can feel, the passion that we made it with, and, it's gonna make you laugh.
I already finished it.
Oh,
So
period. Thank you so much.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.